Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly market updates. I'm Shaurik Khargawat. So let's start this session with the important updates throughout the week. From Trump's side this week, nothing much has happened as he remained relatively less active on the Truth Social. However, he continued with his rhetoric of calling India as a kings of tariff and also not to buy Russian oil. And this time he is also pressuring European Union to not to buy the Russian gas and at the same time to put tariffs on India to put more pressure. Surprisingly, he also claimed that Indian government have submitted a proposal for zero tariffs. However, the same has not been confirmed by the Indian government, neither any comment has been made. On the contrary, our Commerce Minister Mr. Piyush Goyal recently in a press conference has said that Indian government is committed and continually engaged with the US counterparts to make a trade deal and most likely will do have a deal by the November. And it is to be noteworthy here that the same kind of comments have come from the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent that India and US at the end of the day they will come along. Now अब देखना ये होगा कि वो मुबारक दिन कब आएगा जब इंडिया और यूएस के बीच में कोई ट्रेड डील हो पाएगी because we need to understand here that with 50% of tariffs we cannot do significant trades with the US and we will not like to lose our largest trading partner. And the second most important and crucial event during the week that has happened is the SCO meet in China where Prime Minister Shri Modi has participated. And the three most powerful leaders of a possible new world order, the Russian President Mr. Putin, the Chinese Premier Xi Jinping and Mr. Modi were looked very close and aligned. For sure, the pictures and updates coming from SCO meet has agitated Mr. Trump and that is why he has posted on its social that China should always remember the kind of help and support that US have provided in World War II. And also he wrote that warm regards to Mr. Putin and Kim Jong-un while conspirating against the USA. And the third and the most important development on the domestic side has happened that the GST reforms are going to be executed from 22nd of September. The meeting concluded in just one day although it was scheduled for 2 days. जीएसटी रिफॉर्म्स में अब केवल जीएसटी के दो ही स्लैब्स एक्टिव रहेंगे जो कि है 5% और 18%, 12% और 28% के जीएसटी स्लैब्स को हटा दिया गया है. बट एट द सेम टाइम अ 40% ऑफ स्लैब हैज टू बी पुट ऑन द सिन गुड्स एंड द एक्सपेंसिव एंड लग्जरी आइटम्स. These GST reforms are historical and going to have a significant impact on the consumption and the earnings of the companies. Now let's see how the markets have performed through the momentum in the major indices. Even after all the positive news and the historical GST reforms, Indian markets have failed to respond positively to all these news. And here we need to understand this point that Indian government is taking every step to make sure that the consumption boosts up and the earnings will come up. But so far, even after the interest rate cuts and the relief in the income tax and even after the GST reforms, the Indian market stayed in the range and could not sustain on the higher levels. GST reforms की news के बाद जहां Indian markets higher levels पे खुले but they could not sustain the levels and fall during the day and came back on the same levels from where we started. अगर फ्रंटलाइन एनालिसिस की बात करें तो निफ्टी 50 और बैंक निफ्टी दोनों ही ग्रीन टेरिटरी में बंद होने में कामयाब रहे. जहां बैंक निफ्टी इस हफ्ते 0.86 के गेंस के साथ बंद हुआ, वहीं निफ्टी 50 ने 1.63% के गेंस क्लॉक किए. And on the similar lines, broader indices, mid cap and small cap have also closed with a positive gains of 2 to 2.5% of gains on week basis. For this, metals and autos have come as a clear winner with more than 4.5% of gains on the week basis. नेगेटिव साइड की बात करें तो आईटी सेक्टर इस हफ्ते 3.94% के नेगेटिव रिटर्न्स के साथ बंद हुआ एंड अ कंटिन्यूअस प्रेशर वी हैव सीन एंड विटनेस ऑन द आईटी सेक्टर सिंस लॉन्ग. नाउ द रूमर इज देयर दैट प्रेसिडेंट ट्रम्प इज कंसीडरिंग पुटिंग टैरिफ्स ऑन आईटी सर्विसेज एज वेल. Now let's see how the global indices have performed this week. Dow Jones have remained flat for the week with almost 0.5% of nominal gains. वहीं डेक्स जर्मनी भी फ्लैट बंद हुआ और Nasdaq 0.5% के गेंस के साथ वीक ऑन वीक बेसिस पर बंद होता हुआ नजर आया. A lot is happening on the US markets as well. As the previous week, Federal Appeal Court has called the reciprocal tariffs imposed by the Donald Trump as illegal, but at the same time given chance to the Trump administration to appeal in the Supreme Court. Now the ball is in the hands of Supreme Court and Mr. Trump is saying committedly that in case if Supreme Court will align with the decision of the appeal court, then it would be disastrous for the US economy. साथ ही पुअर जॉब डेटा ने आने वाले 17th of September को होने वाली फेड की मीटिंग में 25% की रेट कट पर ऑलमोस्ट 100% सर्टेन कर दिया है. There is one more data point that we need to consider, that Indian rupee is continuously getting weakened against the US dollar. Now it has touched almost the levels of 88.30, which is historically the highest level. At the same time, dollar index is being trading in the sideways zone with 97 to 98 level. FII's aggressive and relentless selling in the cash market and as in the derivative position has remained a major concern for the Indian equity markets. इस हफ्ते भी लगातार FIIs ने कैश मार्केट में सेलिंग की और उन्होंने 4,361 करोड़ रुपीस के स्टॉक्स कैश मार्केट में बेचे. And now they are sitting with 92% of shorts on the index futures, and on every rise they are adding to their short positions as if that they know something which we don't know. And going forward, it is to be looked at that whether they are going to capitalize on their shorts or they have to cover their shorts, because even after all the positive cues and gap up openings, the FIs are not buzzing from their short positions and continuously adding to their existing ones, which clearly states that they are not at all concerned about what is going on with the Indian economy. Now let's see how the commodities are placed for this week. Silver is definitely shining better and gold is getting even more precious. For this week as well, silver has clocked more than 3.37% of gains and touched a new high of 1,24,556 on MCX. वहीं गोल्ड फ्यूचर भी 3.37% के गेंस के साथ बंद हुआ और गोल्ड ने एक नया हाई जड़ते हुए 1,07,224 के लेवल्स को टच किया. For this week, crude also have cooled off little bit from the levels of $68 from the previous week. This week it has closed around 66.6 levels. In end to sum up, we can say that even after all the positive cues and the reforms taken by the government of India to boost the consumption and to boost the economy, the Indian equity markets are not taking cues from it. Definitely they are sensing and trying to factor in something that we don't know as of now. It seems that market in no mood of any uncertainty, as we don't know exactly the kind of impact these high tariffs are going to have on the Indian economy, as there are many sectors which are going to be impacted that are labor intensive, such as gold and jewelry, leather industry and textiles, which will have a ripple and cascading effect of Indian economy. So it seems that Indian markets are in wait and watch mode till there is some clarity on the trade deal or the impacts of these tariffs. This is it for this week. We'll come up with more information next week. Till that time, stay tuned with us. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.